Time Monday motivation. I thank you so much for making your way to be here with me on this live broadcast. I know that there were some things that you had to arrange in order to be here. This is my favorite time of the week because we get to come together as a family and connect with each other. We have some motivation. I have some major announcements. You know, there's always something going on here at Remar Review. Literally, there's always, we're always preparing for something. Like, we always have the next big thing coming up. So I'm dropping the next big thing. And if you're testing for NCLEX pretty soon, you are going to be excited about what we are about to do. This is Monday Motivation / Let's Talk NCLEX. We do both of them together. Hey, how you doing? Vivian from Las Vegas. Diana, good morning from California. Hey, I have the West Coast here. I am happy about that. Vegas and California. Milwaukee in the house. Hi, Maria. Hi, everyone. Hi, Miss Pia. Come on in. Hey, this is a Monday Motivation. It's a good Monday. For me already, it's a good Monday. But we have some good stuff coming on. I'm not going to keep you guys long, but I have to let you guys know that this is going to be an amazing episode. My name is Regina Callion. I am the #1 NCLEX instructor in the world, and I am happy to be in your homes with you guys on this Monday. Hey, New York. Hey, I see you. RemarNurse.com is our community website where you can get your NCLEX products. You can also get the testimonials, the free resources. We have real nurses here right now, Alabama in the house. Natasha, thank you for being here. We have real nurses who are getting real results. And I mentioned this to you guys last week and the week before, but the testimonials, oh my goodness, the testimonials are coming in. This is the harvesting season for Remar because our nurses are passing NCLEX. Hello, Mariela, buenas. So I have a few testimonials that I want to share with you guys. And I have nurses from all over, literally, Team Remar. Yes, we are representing today. The Monday motivation topic is called Inside Job. Inside Job. So start marinating on that topic, what that has to do with you. You guys know the motivation that I give you guys every week comes from my own personal experiences, my own personal life, things that I am literally encouraging myself with. And so as the leader of this community, I want to share that with you guys. I want to be transparent about this journey because nursing it's not a fairy tale. To be a nurse is a real task. There's real struggles. And so I want to prepare you guys for the journey that you're embarking on. Yes, this is a ministry. Yes, this is a profession. But most importantly, it's your real life. And you have to be comfortable in it. You have to be comfortable doing it so that you can sustain for many, many, many years. Nobody goes to nursing school to be a nurse for 6 months. Oh my goodness. You go to nursing school and get through nursing school because you're in it for the grind, right? It's a lifetime goal. So it's a process. Good morning. Hey, somebody from Warren, Ohio. What? Look at you, Miss Adele. We are representing all over. Hello to all the Remar nurses. We're talking about Inside Job today. That's our Monday motivation. So let's apply it to your life. But let me show you this. Oh, this is the announcement. This is the pre-announcement to the pre-announcement. Remar Nurse University is coming to a very close place to you guys. All right. So Remar Nurse University it's a historic event. It is something that we do every May for the entire month. And I don't suspect that you guys were here for last Remar Nurse University. I'm suspecting all of those nurses have passed their NCLEX and now are working. So for a lot of you guys, you have never heard of Remar Nurse University, but essentially it is a month-long NCLEX review that we do every Monday in the month of May. So every Monday night we get together and we study for NCLEX, and it is literally the biggest event that we do here at the company. I mean, it lasts the entire month of May, and we're doing it a little bit differently this year to be able to connect with our students personally. So some of you guys will actually be able to have a live class with me, meet me live. We could take our pictures. We are going to cities across the nation. Yes, I'm coming. I'm coming. You know, I have been asked, Regina, when are you coming to such and such? And when are you coming here? Next month. All right. It's May. The month of May, I will be doing a speaking tour and I will be in various cities. But don't worry, if you can't come to the class, which is going to be phenomenal, you will be able to participate online. There are parameters. Of course, you have to sign up for it. So next Monday, I will have that sign up information for you guys who want to come to the live class, and also for you guys that want to participate online. However, have you, it's going to be awesome. And yeah, Remar Nurse University. So that's a major announcement. Look forward to it. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Yes, I see that question out. If you are a past Remar nurse, I need you to be there. I just need you to be there. I might put you up. I might put you up on the I might put you up on the stage. I might put you up on the stage. But yes, so fingers crossed, we're prayerful. We do have the cities and things like that. So I will be announcing where and when and how and all that good information. So if I can count you in, if I can count you guys to support Remar Nurse University, this is going to be an amazing collaboration. Again, more details will come. It's March, but May will be around the corner. So if you're graduating, if you're testing soon, you might want to prepare your minds to meet me in your city. All right. Also, guys, don't forget, on our Monday motivations, yes, our Let's Talk NCLEX, yes, we're doing all these announcements, but we're also paying for NCLEX. We do this. We've been doing this since 2019. So we're selecting a winner, and we will be paying for their NCLEX so that we can have phenomenal testimonials like the one I got this weekend. If you guys are part of the Facebook group, you know I got some new videos up from Remar nurses that are giving back, telling their stories. And so I have to highlight these nurses on Monday Motivation. So I have Nurse Collins, got her RN degree, and look at what the thank you was that she prepared for Team Remar. It's a beautiful watermelon carving that her husband did for her. But honestly, I just feel like her story, if you know her or if you read her testimonial, this woman had been out of school for what, like 20 years, Mark? Yes. I mean, literally. Oh my goodness. Like, been out of school for so long. If any of you are watching and you've been out of school 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and you feel like, oh, it's just been too long, I can't do this. Like, Nurse Collins, she is such a wonderful testimonial to give you guys hope. Like, she literally just passed her NCLEX, and she'd been out of school for a very long time, had a life and everything started. And now she is entering into the field of nursing, having passed her NCLEX. And so when I see these things, I am so encouraged. Look at my next Remar nurse. I loved her video too. It's Nurse Yadi. She said, this is Yadi. And she is our newest Remar nurse. She had tested a couple times. She spent a lot of money on programs, and she asked herself, like, I'm doing everything everybody told me I was supposed to do. Why do I keep failing? And she said she looked up why do I keep failing? And guess who she found? Yours truly, talking about the 5 reasons why nursing students fail NCLEX. And she took it to heart. She took it to heart, and she got the quick facts. She said she got the original quick facts, then she got the 5-star quick facts, and she said so much of her exam came from those quick facts products. She was just thinking like, man, this is what I needed. I mean, she basically said that the content was what was missing. And that's why I love the quick facts book, because in that book is content, and it's like you either know this stuff or you don't know it. And if you don't know it, there's no reason why you should be taking NCLEX. Literally, if you don't know the stuff in quick facts, don't you dare. Don't waste the money. Don't go through the process. Don't get yourself all worked up if you don't know the information in quick facts. Yes, people say, do I have to have this whole book memorized? We get so many emails. Do I really have to have quick facts memorized? Yes, you do. It's not a comic book. It's not like easy reading. This is an educational, Mark. This is an educational resource for you. You know, you buy it with the intention to study it. So she did that. I like Leo. He says, I'm tapping into your success, everyone. Yes. So I'm just telling you the stories, the real stories. Also, bam. Isn't this beautiful? And I think this is this is Nurse Karinavir. Did I say that right? She actually was also a repeat test taker. She did a video for us in the Remar Nurse study group. She passed with 98 questions as a repeat test taker. And when she was doing her video testimonial, what I loved about it is I loved her English. Like, it had a heavy accent, and I could tell like this was an international nurse who really dug into that DVD self-study package. And she said it made it so simple for her as a international nurse. She dug into the self-study package. She dug into the 5-star quick facts. And she also attended Remar Nurse University the past year. So shout out to her, because she said, I did the work. She did the Monday motivations. I mean, all the things that I have on YouTube. If you guys are not catching these Monday motivations, you can find them in other Remar review resources. So don't distress. But I know a lot of you out here are really resonating with these testimonials. And I know that a lot of you are in your situations, and it's a struggle. It's a struggle to study. It's a struggle to be here, but you are finding your way. You're here today for a reason. You're here today to see these testimonials to encourage you. These are mothers. These are wives. These are people who are working full-time jobs that are able to, grasp on to their nursing license through all of that. So we share these to encourage yourself. Miss Regina, praise God, and thank you for being the backbone of my success. I passed with 75 questions first shot. Wow. Now I am a Remar nurse. Oh, Nurse May, thank you so much. You know what? I just appreciate you coming back. Nurse Mima, thank you very much, Regina. Mark, I passed my RN exam March 14th, just a few days ago. You're great. God bless you always. Why, thank you so much. Yeah, Nurse Mark is telling me Mark is good. He's good. He allows me to come on here and take all the time I want. I take all the time I want with you guys, as long as you guys, are willing to tarry with me. I get so excited sometimes during the testimonial times. So, one more, and then, okay, I'm in. Nurse Abby, she also did a video as well. She was a repeat test taker, and her video was like 2 minutes long, but she basically said she did the 5-star quick facts, and she said it in, her Southern accent. You got to do this. 5-star quick facts. She did the DVDs in the self-study package, read all of the books, and she said it like 3 times. If I can pass, you can pass too. Like, if I can pass, you can too. And that's going to be a lot of you all's testimonials. If I can pass, you can too, because you know what you're dealing with and you know what you got to go through. And no, these are, if you're just coming on, these are the winners. Okay. Yeah. These are the winners. These are the winners because they have their license and they are on the other side now, coming back to tell you that I can do it. I like this, nurse Candace. What you say? You say, I study every day. I work 5 12-hour shifts and I do 21-day quick facts challenge and critical thinkers. I am out. What does it say? Outing in the work. I am write that again so I can know what you, but I know Nurse Hall, you are going hard in that REMAR group. Shout out to you for rising up as a leader to mobilize our REMAR nurse community and giving them things to think about, and to keep them encouraged throughout the weeks. I love it. I can't say enough about what we have going on as a community. So let's transition into our Monday motivation. And this is the time where you turn your attention to your own self. You look at your own self for this week. Some of you guys got up and you really this morning didn't have a plan about what you were going to do. You just got up, and a lot of you may be here by chance. You didn't intend to be here, but you saw that I was live, and so you said, let me see what she's talking about. I'm here to let you know that you can get to your goal of becoming a nurse. You absolutely can get there. But you're not going to get there by accident. It's going to take some strategic planning. Matter of fact, it's going to be an inside job. All right. An inside job. And what I mean by that is that we encounter several things throughout our day, throughout our 7 days, throughout our, our months and our years, and they have the potential to negatively affect us or positively affect us. However, when it comes to the core goals and the core values that we have, those come from the inside. It's an inside job. And it's the end of March. So if we're breaking down 2019 into 4 parts, into 4 quarters, the first quarter is over. That's it. That's how fast time is going by. Your first quarter is done. And I want us to think about internally, what have we accomplished at the end of the first quarter? If this was a score, if this was a game, like at the end of the first quarter, are you down or are you up? Are you where you thought you'd be, or are you not where you thought you'd be? Time is so precious. And what are we doing with it? So at the end of the first quarter, let's evaluate. Let's think about our past goals. And let's look at, did we accomplish the goal, or are we still on the weight loss challenge? Did we accomplish the goal, or are we still studying for NCLEX inconsistently? Did we accomplish the goal, or are we still not where we're supposed to be? Like, this is the week for you to do that. This is the last week of March. Are you where you're supposed to be? Yes or no? Let me see. Are you where you're supposed to be? Yes or no? This is the time that you can think about it. Like, all right, is the evaluation that I did in 2019, January 1, have I accomplished those goals? I mean, we set out to do the Caribbean, the Caribbean nurse preparation. We did that. We got that done as a company. There were some personal goals that I set out to do. I have been able to accomplish them. So I see people saying yes. I see people saying no. Okay. And that's what, I mean, that's what we do. That's what we do. Monday motivation. People are saying no, emoji with tears. Okay, not there yet. All right, couple yeses. That's always a good thing. Almost there. I like that. I mean, and so we're just reflecting right now. Are you where you said you wanted to be? Okay. Are you where you said you wanted to be? And this is good because if you are, then guess what? You're ready for April. You're ready for the next steps. You are able to get new goals in place. You're able to get new goals in place, put them in place because you're in the framework of succeeding, executing, setting goals, accomplishing them, moving forward. That's what you want. That's a great way for you to start off 2019. You maybe have people who are there supporting you and driving you to get there. Now, I know some people said, no, I'm not where I want to be. You're not where you want to be. You haven't accomplished the goals. And that's okay too, because now that you recognize it, now you can do something about it. Why are you not where you wanted to be? Do you have anxiety that you need to address? Do you have depression that you need to address? Do you have, unsupportive relationships that you have to get out of? Like, there's a reason why you're not where you wanted to be. Are you slacking off? Are you spending too much time, entertaining yourself as opposed to educating yourself? There's a reason why you're not where you're supposed to be. And the best thing about that is acknowledging, hey, I'm not where I'm supposed to be, but I need to get there. And so this quarter is done. This quarter is over with. We have another 3 months to execute. We have another 3 months to renew plans or make new ones. All right. So I got to talk about this company. Do you guys know this little company? It's called Uber. So sometimes I like to read about big companies. Sometimes I like to study them. I got a chance to read about Uber. And what was really interesting, what was really interesting is that Uber was like wildly successful. And then they got into a whole bunch of trouble. I mean, they were accused, the management was accused of like sexually harassing people. And the problem that they identified was the leadership. And one of the biggest things that those who were responsible for the company, when all of the scandals were happening, what they realized is that the evaluation process of the employees was failing the integrity and the values of the company. They realized that the way they were evaluating people was totally wrong. And so I thought, man, that is so much like ourselves, where sometimes on the outside, we look successful. We look like we got it going on. We're cleaned up, we're dressed up. But then on the inside, our evaluation processes are totally wrong. How we are evaluating ourselves. Yeah, we look good on the outside, but inside we're not meeting our real goals. And so what Uber had to do was change the way that they were evaluating their managers, their people. And so they came up with a self-evaluation where they actually allowed the people to set goals for themselves and evaluate themselves. And I'm reading that and I'm like, yes, because Remar, we've been on that. But to see a large company saying, hey, we need to start allowing people to set their own goals, to achieve their own goals. And I think that's a lot of what we have to do as individuals and Remar nurses. We have to make ourselves accountable to our dreams, to the things that we want to do. So Uber did it. I want you guys to do it. And I just want you to, even after this broadcast, I think it will be so helpful. You have 3 new months coming up. I want you to set 3 goals, 3 realistic goals that have a time frame and that are able to be achieved by you. Because at the end of the next quarter, we're going to look at those goals. And I'm going to ask you guys the same thing. I want to come back and say the same thing. Have you completed your goal? Okay? Have you completed your goal? And I think that if you find time to do this exercise, if you literally sit down and do this exercise, you will be committed. Because sometimes once you write something down, it becomes real to you. And I love to see the vision boards of my nursing students. And you guys inspired me actually to create a vision board. And I should share my vision board one day with you guys. But yeah, just literally seeing nursing students writing out their vision, making it very plain. I want you guys to do that too. Okay. I want you guys to do that too. Do that for yourselves. So it won't take you long. Just identify 3 goals you want to work on for the next, 3 months and execute. Every day when you wake up, you have a purpose. You're not waking up on accident. You're waking up with those goals in mind. And yes, so then you can sing the song of victory. I like that too. All right. So let's get into it. Your Monday motivation has been served. I would like to talk some NCLEX. I would like to talk some NCLEX. Are you guys ready for that? It is 400 nurses, over 400 nurses with us today. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for taking your time out. Let's do it. Hey. I got a case study for you all. You know how I love case studies. We got Nicole is a 29-year-old who lives with her husband. She has no medical history. She and her husband has been trying to conceive for the last 12 months. Nicole has not menstruated this month. They are hopeful that she might be pregnant. Nicole used a home pregnancy kit. What does this test for? Number 1, it tests urine for HCG. 2, it tests blood for MCG. 3, it tests urine for protein. Or 4, it tests blood for RH. Here we go, Remar nurses. I need you to answer this question. DVD review. This is what this is, basically. If you have my DVD package, you ought to get every one of these correct. Yes, let's go. I see the answers coming in. This is Let's Talk NCLEX. This is question number 1. I see the answers. Thank you for participating. LaTanya, I see it. All right. I think it's pretty unanimous. No fooling you guys here. We're moving on. All right, here we go. Yes, it is. The home pregnancy test is going to be looking for that HCG hormone in a client's urine. Now, remember, just because a woman has that positive home pregnancy test, that does not mean that she is really pregnant. The home pregnancy test is just a probable, possible sign of pregnancy. Good job. The answer is 1, okay? The answer is number 1. Let's move on. So Nicole, we're still following the same client. Nicole is 10 weeks pregnant and has chills, abdominal pain, fever, and vaginal discharge. There is increased vaginal discharge and bleeding after intercourse. That should say Nicole. I apologize. Likely has, I changed the scenarios. Number 1, pelvic inflammatory disease. 2, menopause. 3, placental abruption. Or 4, placenta previa. So if a client has chills, abdominal pain, fever, and vaginal discharge, and there's increased vaginal discharge and bleeding after intercourse, what is that going to be? Yes, I see the answers again. Excellent. That is going to be pelvic inflammatory disease. And with pelvic inflammatory disease, it usually comes by way of an STD. So there's an STD like chlamydia or gonorrhea, and so that causes the pelvic organs to be inflamed. So this is something, if you are not really familiar with pelvic inflammatory disease, because I don't see it covered all that much in NCLEX reviews. I see the STDs covered, but not pelvic inflammatory disease. So write that down as a note and make sure you take some time to look over the signs and symptoms of pelvic inflammatory disease, and also how does one get treated for it? How does one get treated for it? Okay, let's move on here. Nicole reports feelings of sadness and a continuing bad mood that has lasted more than 2 weeks. This is likely which of the following? Nicole reports feelings of sadness and a continuing bad mood that has lasted more than 2 weeks. This is likely which of the following, okay? And this is still the same client. This is still the same client. So we know she's 10 weeks pregnant. We know she's 10 weeks pregnant. So is this number 1, baby blues, 2, postpartum depression, 3, prenatal depression, 4, postnatal psychosis, okay? And so remember, when you're following a client in a case study, you have to remember the previous situation of your client. So in the previous scenario, we know that we thought she was pregnant. Nicole thought she was pregnant. We found out that she was pregnant. She's 10 weeks pregnant. And then we realized here that at 10 weeks pregnant, this is what she's saying. She's saying she's reporting feelings of sadness and a continuing bad mood that has lasted more than 2 weeks. So what is this? Which of the following is likely? Is this baby blues? Is this postpartum depression? Is this prenatal depression or postnatal psychosis? So this is where you have to hold on to what you knew and continue to answer questions. And that's why case studies are really great to help you to critically think. I love them. So the correct answer, I see everybody participating. Yes, I see everybody participating. Okay, good job. All right, the correct answer is let me get out of the way. It is prenatal depression. Prenatal depression. Have you guys heard of that before? Prenatal depression is actually depression that is seen during pregnancy. And I kind of thought that this one would be sort of easy because you have there the key terms like prenatal, okay? So this is before the delivery of the baby and she's still pregnant. So anything that says postpartum or postnatal wouldn't apply. It wouldn't apply because she has not had the baby yet, okay? She hasn't had the baby yet. So I hope that explains it to you guys. Are we all together here? Okay. Let's move on to another question. Hey, Nurse Knight. Hi, I passed my NCLEX PN with 85 questions. Wow, that's the minimum. Thank you, Regina Mark. And shout out to the entire Remar family. Congratulations, Nurse Knight. Oh, did Jay ask what are baby blues? What are baby blues? Would somebody from one of the Remar nurses like to address that? Because you guys know me, I usually don't give out definitions because I feel like definitions are something that a student can easily look up. And so one of the things about studying is that when you come across something that you don't know, and you guys know I say this all the time, so I'm not just like picking on somebody. When you come across something you don't know, something you never heard of, then the expectation is that you take the step to look it up, because honestly, doing that, you're going to remember it a lot longer than me just saying, oh, a beta blocker is, such and such and such. Because then you'll be trying to remember, like, what did Regina say when I asked her that? But if you look it up yourself, then you can say, oh, yeah, I looked it up. I saw it with my eyes. I said it out loud. That's the process of studying, okay? That's the process of studying. Here we go. Nicole is diagnosed with depression. Which parenting style should the nurse expect? And this is a select all that apply for you. All right. All that apply for you. So Nicole is diagnosed. This is a case study. So we're building. Okay, we're building. Nicole is diagnosed with depression. Which parenting style should the nurse expect? All right, select all that apply. So if we have a mother who's depressed, if she has her baby and she doesn't get that depression under control, what are signs we're going to expect? Is it number one, increased eye gazing? Two, emotional disconnection. 3, less positive interactions. 4, frequent face-to-face contact. 5, many interactive activity. All right. What are we going to expect from a depressed new mother? And this is why it's so important for Nicole to get that depression under control before she has the baby, because it's going to affect her parenting style. So I see the answers. You guys are on fire today. You're doing pretty good. The majority of you guys are getting these right. I'm really proud of you guys. You've been studying. I think you might be ready for NCLEX. Seriously, this is looking good today. Okay, so the correct answer is going to be, you guys got it right. It's going to be 2 and 3. Remember, when a new mother is depressed, is she going to be really engaging with that baby? Probably not. So new moms, when they have babies, what do they do to their babies? Like, if they have a baby, they're like, the baby's up in their face all the time. They're looking at the baby. They're just doing like that eye-to-eye contact. They're holding, they're squeezing their baby. Like, that's what you expect. But if a mother is experiencing postpartum depression after having the baby, she's going to be very distant. She's going to be very distant to that baby. So you're not going to have the face-to-face contact. You're not going to have the gazing and looking at the baby. I mean, this makes sense if you think about what we know about Nicole, right? What we know about Nicole. Her and her husband they've been trying to get pregnant. She is pregnant, but she also has what? Pelvic inflammatory disease. So that means she has some sort of STD. Is it from the husband? I don't know, maybe. But if it is from the husband, well, that's something that you'd be a little depressed about, right? So this is the parenting style. And for your notes tonight, you might want to look at different parenting styles, okay? You might want to look at different parenting styles, and especially how postpartum depression will affect it. So great job. Hey, great job. So how are you guys feeling? Do you want to do some more questions? Or, I mean, you guys have been doing pretty good today. Share this video. How many shares do we have? Share this video. If you share this video, then we can do some more questions, I think. Let's see. I was thinking gazing like gazing like really looking at the baby, just being like fascinated. What'd you say? I think there are 500 people online. I think there should at least be 400 shares. Literally. How many shares do we have? Mark? There's 500 people online. How many shares do we have? Yes, please. Yes, more, please. More, please. Yes, do more. What do I have? Did I prepare?
25 shares.
There's only 25 shares and there's 500 people online. That's it, you guys. I can't. No, that is unacceptable. We are doing NCLEX questions. You guys need to share this video. I'm serious. I'm gonna maybe if we get to 300 shares, maybe. Otherwise, I'm gonna close this video. Huh? 100 shares? You're really taking it down. 17 shares. Diamond said there's only 17 shares. Unacceptable. Let me close this video. Let me tell you guys, I do want to thank you guys because we have 50,000 YouTube subscribers now. 50,000 YouTube subscribers. And I think that that is amazing. We have over 200,000 on Facebook, but YouTube is climbing and climbing. So I'm going to start showing a lot of love to YouTube because there are some students that don't really engage with Facebook, but they love YouTube. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer says, I always share your videos. I appreciate it. I shared. She said, let's go, nurses. Yes, I'm challenging you guys. I would love to do more NCLEX questions with you guys. But these videos, you know, we really prepare every Monday to meet 400 nurses. We do. We prepare with questions. We prepare with, you know, the motivational topics. And I just think a share is an even exchange. Is it not? Do I have any more questions? Okay, what number are we at now, Mark? Have we shared? Have we done it? Have we done it?
No, real quick, answer the question. Somebody's asking about April changes to NCLEX.
Oh, April changes to NCLEX. Sure thing. I'll address it. I get that a lot. Is the NCLEX changing for April? They did release a new test plan. And nurses want to know, are there case studies? Are there videos? Are there clinical skills? No. There will not be any noticeable changes to your NCLEX RN exam in April. They're not changing it. Everything is going to be the same. The passing standard, the test format, the topics, all of those things will be the same. Okay. We're at 125.
That's awesome.
Let's go. Let's keep on going. Okay. So you guys did it. Congratulations. Let me finish this thought. What nursing students are getting confused about is with the test plan, they released a special section for educators. Now they used to release a test plan for educators and they would release one for students, like two separate test plans. But for some reason, they just decided to combine the test plan for educators and students. So what they do is they put the educator section like in the back of the test plan. It's in the back or the front, I can't remember. But anyhow, so they put case studies in the test plan this year for educators, okay? For educators. They put case studies in there for educators, but nursing students, they're seeing the case studies and they're like, oh my goodness, I have to know case studies now. You won't see case studies on this test plan. Okay. So until 2022, you are good. Until 2022, the NCLEX RN will not be changing. Okay. It won't be changing. So you have to study, you have to prepare as you normally would. You have to keep showing up here. You have to keep doing the NCLEX questions. You will be fine. You will be okay. All right. So this is for April, this is for May, June, no changes. All right. Okay. Bueno. Now let us go on then. So now I have to find some questions here. And I think I got some for you guys. All right. So, all right. So let's do some pharmacology. How about that? I think a good share on Facebook deserves some pharmacology questions. All right. So let's do them. And just a quick pointer, the NCLEX PN not changing either. Okay. You're going to see changes, I think, in the RN before you see changes in your PN exam. So here we go. Let's do some questions. She said, I'll be a nurse by then in the name of Jesus. I like that. All right. Here's the first question. Here we go. Everybody should get this right. Hydrochlorothiazide is used to treat. Hydrochlorothiazide is used to treat, number 1, anxiety disorders, 2, bacterial infections, 3, asthma, 4, high cholesterol, 5, hypertension, 6, hypothyroidism. Okay, which one is it? Remar nurses. This is not a select all that apply. There is one right answer. There is one right answer here. Do you know it? Go ahead. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Why would we give hydrochlorothiazide? Hydrochlorothiazide. Oh, I see the answers rolling in. I see the answers rolling in. Okay. Yes. Give yourself more time if you need it. And the reason why we're doing these NCLEX questions, the reason why we do these NCLEX questions is just for you to be able to say, yes, this is a weakness, or no, during this week, I must study these things. Okay. So no, I see the answers coming in. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay. Few people are not too sure about it. That's okay. Let me reveal the correct answer. The correct answer for hydrochlorothiazide is number 5, hypertension. Typically, if a patient has some issues with high blood pressure, and also if they're retaining fluid, if they have problems with fluid buildup, hydrochlorothiazide is a great medication because it will help you to get rid of that extra fluid that you have and also lower your blood pressure. So write hydrochlorothiazide. There were a few people that didn't get it correct. Maybe you thought it was something else. That's okay. I'm using only the generic names today. So this should help you to study. Let's do another one. Okay, here we go. Cefprozil is used to treat, what do you say? Number 1, allergies. Is it 2, viral infections? Is it 3, bacterial infections? 4, seizures? Or 5, diabetes? What do you say? What do you say? First guess. Don't look it up. Give it a good try. Cefprozil. And honestly, you guys should be able to get this one pretty easily with some critical thinking. What are you guys saying? Okay, you guys are saying 3, 2 or 3. That you cannot do that. 2 with a question mark. All right, 3, 1. All right, so we found one. So the first one, everybody got it. Yeah, it's hypertension. Now this one, I got question marks. That's cool. That's all right. This is kind of tricky. All right, you'll write it down. You'll remember it. Here we go. All right, let's go. The correct answer is 3, bacterial infections. Usually, if you can identify something as an antibiotic, when in doubt, pick C, then you can identify, so if I can identify something as antibiotic, then I think normally, what do I give antibiotics for as a nurse? Am I giving antibiotics for viral infections or bacterial infections? So think about the major antibiotics that are on NCLEX, right? The majority of antibiotics are given for bacterial infections. Normally, if somebody has like a virus, like the flu virus, like you normally don't give antibiotics for viral infections, right? It's going to be for bacterial infections that you get these strong antibiotics for. So, and most of the time for NCLEX, if I have a choice between viral and bacterial, I'm going with bacterial infections, right? Yeah. Yep. So that's just kind of how I think about them. Let's do some more. We may come across something that you are not familiar with again. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Promethazine. Promethazine is used to treat, number 1, bipolar disorder, 2, asthma, 3, lung disease, 4, nausea, or 5, constipation. I'm talking about promethazine. What do you guys say? What do you guys say? I mentioned this. Where is I definitely mentioned this in the DVD package. So I want you guys to get this one right. Remar nurses, this is Let's Talk NCLEX. We're doing pharmacology because I know you guys love it. I know you do, because there's 700 nurses here that says, I love studying pharmacology with Remar. I love it. All right. We're talking about promethazine. What kind of medication is this? Is promethazine a diuretic? Is promethazine a medication for cancer, a respiratory medication? What kind of medication is this? And this is one that you definitely should have a star by, because it's very, very common. It's very popular in culture. You hear hip hop artists talking about, rapping about promethazine. Well, there's a reason why they're taking promethazine. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I love it. I love you guys. Okay. All right. You guys are doing really well today. I mean, really. Don't worry. Come on in. We're talking about pharmacology. If you're just coming on in, you can watch the replay. You You need to start it from the beginning, because we had a great beginning this Monday motivation. All right. The correct answer, make a note of this. Promethazine is used to treat nausea. It's also used to treat motion sickness. It falls under that antipsychotic class. This is a medication that you should know. This is absolutely one of those medications that you should know. Yes, if you are working, you will call this Finnergan if you're working in the hospital. But for NCLEX, you got to know this as promethazine. And it is used as an antiemetic. It's used as an antiemetic, okay? So make a note of this. You guys are doing great. You guys are really doing good today. I'm proud of you guys. All right, let's do one more. Let's see. Oh, okay. I like this one too. Polyethylene glycol is used to treat. Oh, you know this one. Answer quickly. Okay. Polyethylene glycol is used to treat, number 1, allergies. 2, bacterial infections. 3, constipation. 4, impetigo. Or 5, poison intoxication. What do we have here? Yes, I see it. Out of allergies, bacterial infection, constipation, 800 nurses. Wow. Impetigo, poison intoxication. What are we using this medication for? Oh my goodness. 800 nurses. This is getting me excited for Remar Nurse University. It really is. All right. It really is. Okay. Quick facts is your book. All right. So yes, the correct answer, you got it. You guys got it. Correct answer, pow, constipation. People give this all the time. It's likely to be called Miralax. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Do I have one more? Let's keep it going. Here we go. Okay, last one for real, y'all. Last one. A nurse is working on a psychiatric unit. She suspects a client is hallucinating. Which of the following would support this evaluation? 1, elevated mood and impulsiveness. 2, tilting head and mumbling to oneself. 3, suspicion and irritability. 4, performing rituals and becoming aloofness. Okay, so we have a situation where a nurse is suspecting that a client is hallucinating. Okay, what are we going to expect? Elevated mood and impulsiveness, tilting head and mumbling to oneself. 3, suspicion and irritability. 4, performing rituals and becoming aloof, having aloofness. Okay. All right. This is psych. I love psych. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? As the answers are coming in, think about what we are looking for. What we're looking for. A lot of different answers. Do you guys know hallucination? What it means? What you need to know about for NCLEX? This is critical. This is a critical question right here because it has to do with being able to recognize essentially safety, like when you're safe as a nurse, when the client's safe as a nurse. All right, this is what you're going to see. Last question. This is the last question right here, for real. All right, let me show you the answer. A lot of different choices. The answer is going to be, absolutely number 2. Absolutely number 2. You guys know that, well, when somebody's hallucinating, they're having a break in reality. So for your NCLEX exam, there are many forms of psychotic behavior, right? Anybody that has a psychotic behavior is going to have, they're going to be out of touch with reality, what's really happening. And so that can come in many different ways. But with hallucinations, you know that hallucinations are going to involve the senses, right? So they're going to be seeing something. They're going to be hearing something. They're going to be smelling something. So that's what we're looking for here. The client here, number 2, we see them tilting their head and mumbling to oneself, right? So they're having some communications outside of what everyone else is experiencing, okay? Because they're talking to themselves. So are they hearing a response? Are they, answering questions? This would have a nurse suspect that somebody is hallucinating, all right? And so you have to be able to identify and distinguish between, from what I saw, hallucinations, neologisms, and these are just other forms of psychotic behavior, right? So congratulations, if you got that one right. You understand the principles of hallucination, psychiatric nursing, so valuable. Hey, let me tell you guys this. We're paying for NCLEX. So now we're transitioning. I get to announce my winner for this week. I am so happy to let future nurse C. Delator from Miami, Florida, that I shall be paying for her NCLEX exam. And, there's something special about Miami. Speaking of Miami, Miami is one of the locations that I will be coming to for Remar Nurse University. So I said I wasn't going to say the cities, but Nurse Delator was from Miami. I mean, it was really a coincidence. So now I'll just let you guys know that I will be in Miami the month of May. I'm super excited. I love spending, usually I'm in Miami for Memorial Day, but I love spending time there. So when I drop the schedule for Remar Nurse University, yes, if you're in Miami, you will be able to come to one of the Monday evening classes for Remar Nurse University. So make it your business to be there. Do I have any more announcemos? Shout out to Nurse Delator for getting her NCLEX paid for. Oh, yes, there'll be 5 cities. Yes, there's 4 other cities that I will be going to as well. This is going to be a nationwide NCLEX review. Remar Nurse University, tell a friend. It's coming in May. It's the entire month of May. So Remar will be dropping. The Remar team will be dropping into 5 cities. It's going to be great. So we are going to be able to have you guys participate at the live locations and also online, which is really cool. For those of you may not be in Florida, Miami, Florida. Maybe you're in, Tallahassee or someplace else that's not Miami, you can still participate in your location online. And those of you who come to the class, you're going to get I can't even tell you. And if you come to the class, you're going to get all these amazing things. If you watch online, you'll be able to get the information as well. So it's just our gift, really. We're into giving back. And one of the ways we're doing that for 2019 is we're paying for those people. Nurse Delatora, actually, she purchased the DVD self-study program. She invested in herself. And so we just want to invest back in her. We really want to invest back in her.
Somebody's asking, how much is the DVD program?
I do know how much the DVD program is. And it's not what you think. Like, if you saw the Facebook post that one of our Remar nurses put up, she listed like all of the programs that she purchased. And literally there were like $500 nursing programs. I'm not going to say their name. You guys already know the names of those programs, but she literally listed like, I did this program for $500. You got it. Mark, you are so wrong. You are so wrong. Yeah. How did you do that? Oh my goodness. So anyhow, she listed all of the money that she spent on nursing programs. And after 7 times, she was able to pass. I think somebody had counted it up to like $1,280, something like that, like $1,200 worth of material. Our DVD program is just $289. Okay. And that's for 6 weeks worth of training. And we just want you guys to see yourselves as worth it. Like, just make the investment in yourself. And we do everything we can to get you guys to that point where it's like, we'll come on here, we'll do Monday motivation. I'll do NCLEX questions. I just want you guys to believe that you can pass this test. I want you guys to believe that you can pass this test. So if you're interested in the DVD program, just go to the website. It's remarnurse.com. We have our associates ready to help you. Team Remar will walk you through the process. They'll tell you which program is right for you. You guys know I created a lot of products. I've been doing this for 10 years. People don't realize that, but I've been helping people pass their NCLEX exam for 10 years now. So I've gotten really good at it. Most nurses just study and take the NCLEX exam one time. Literally, I'm studying every day for this test. So I kind of know a thing or two about passing NCLEX. So Team Remar, check out Remar Nurses. We have real nurses. We have real results. People are excited. Look, they're saying drop another city. All right. If you got questions or comments about your DVD program, which product is right for you, topics, just things like that, hey, check out the website support@Remar Review, and we will connect you to the answer that you are seeking. Johanna, I'm glad you're enjoying your Remar study material. I'm really glad. So that is how we do it here, Remar Review. I gotta tell you guys this. If nobody has said it to you today, I'm going to tell you. Oh, I'm going to tell you this too. Hey, if you missed this episode, or you're coming on late, or you want to hear me in your car, if you want to hear me in your phone, oh my goodness, you can check out Remar Radio. And I am dropping these episodes every Thursday. It's a podcast. Some people love to hear my voice. You don't have to let your phone die watching YouTube. You can let your phone die listening to the podcast. Yes. And I will be dropping some exclusive review content on that podcast. So if you have it, check it out. Remar Nurses we're expanding everywhere. So let me tell you guys this, okay? In 2019, say it with me. You guys know how I close every show. It's no surprise. This is what we say. This is our motto. Yes, we are controlling the airwaves with Remar Radio. We're controlling Facebook. We're controlling YouTube. This is the Remar takeover. And it's a great thing that you are part of the family. because we are winning. We are winning. We're passing NCLEX. We're getting our license. This is our year. We are going to change nursing education together. We're going to change how nurses educate each other. We're going to change how nurses treat each other. We are going to single-handedly eliminate the nursing shortage here at Remar Review. So you can, you will, you must pass NCLEX. We can, we will, we must pass NCLEX. See you guys later. Bye.